What's going on, you guys? So check it right. It looks like the cat is finally out the bag, and if you don't know what I'm referring to, I'm talking about Nasty C confirming that he's on the same track with A-Reece.
Yeah. Let's move on. So I don't think my fans were that invested in the whole thing. I don't think so.
It's been a long time. So what if he came to you and said, yo bro, you know what, let's work on a joint. And next day tomorrow he calls you tomorrow and say, yo, Nasty.
I'm not gonna lie, I would consider it. I don't know if Stogie T has spoken about this publicly, but he tried to get us on a song together.
Yeah.
Right? But it was like, I think he knew that off rip there would be like a lot of hesitation, so he didn't tell me that Reece was on the song. He was just like, yo, I got this song, please do a hook for me. All right, I get the song, I do the hook, whatever that I die, I send it back to him, like, all right, I'm gonna work on a verse. In the meantime, do what you do. You know? And then he sends it back to me like a couple weeks later. He's like, by the way, we have Reece and Muggs on this. I was like, what? How can you just skip over that? Like, you know?
Yeah.
So then when I heard that, I was like, okay, cool, get me his number, man. Let me call him again and see if we're really where I think we are. So I got his number, tried to call him, didn't pick up, texted him, and I was like, yo, I just did this song with Stogie. I didn't know you were gonna be on the song, but I'm still down to go ahead with this song. Where are we at before we do that?
Yeah.
Where are we right now? Are we not with each other or what? What's happening? And he was just like, nah, dude. What?
We're good.
Nah, not we're good, but like it's whatever, man. We're not beefing or whatever, you know. And he was like, he had no idea either.
That you were on the
that I was gonna be on the song. So he didn't know. He also didn't know. So then, what happened after that? I think we once again confirmed that okay, nothing's happening. Da. All right, if Stogie decides to put the song out, he's gonna put the song out, but we're cool with being on the song together. He's like, all right, cool, whatever. And then now I think it's in Stogie's hands. He has to decide what he wants to do with it. But like,
how long ago is that?
This was, I'd say maybe about 2-3 months ago, maybe.
Oh, so we should be coming just now, soon.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's up to Stogie. Go.
Let's see this video. Can't wait for the video. Can't wait for this video.
I'm telling you, man.
So yeah, I guess we'll be back again. We're gonna go into our last segment.
Now let's break this down, right? Nasty mentioned that he would be down to do a track with Reece if he was ever approached to do so, which I find commendable. I mean, as I've stated numerous times on countless of videos, that these two don't really have beef amongst each other. So if the opportunity ever came, then Nasty would be down for it. Now this was a complete 180 from what he said a few years back when Reece missed his opportunity to perform at the Iverson tour because he was late, which prompted Nasty to declare that he would never work with Reece again. So hearing him say that shows maturity and growth, and you can only respect that. Now Nasty also mentioned that he was approached by Stogie T to do a track, more specifically to do the hook for the track. Now whilst working on his verse after some time, Stogie sent the track back to Nasty, as well as letting him know that Reece and Mags are featured on the record as well. Now I'll admit the way Stogie played this was a bit slimy, if I'm being honest, but I understand why he took that approach, because I mean, he can say that he was the only individual to get Reece and Nasty on the same track. And plus, I'm sure Stogie knows that this would be a huge moment for the game, even though it was birthed from disingenuous moves. But anyways, once finding out that Reece was on the track, Nasty got Reece's number from Stogie and decided to call him to get some clarity on their situation and make sure if it's cool that they're on the same record. Now Reece being Reece, well, he obviously didn't answer his phone, continuing the long-running joke, and that prompted Nasty to message him, letting him know that he didn't know that they were on the same track, but he's still down to proceed with it if Reece is cool, which he was, letting him know that they don't have beef with each other, so why not? Now, I'm not sure when this interview was recorded, but I'm assuming it was recent, and the reason why I'm pointing that out is because Nasty said that this took place about 2 to 3 months back, which isn't the case. Now, don't ask me how I know this, but this record has been in the vault for quite some time now. I mean, I found out about the record last year, probably during the 3rd or 4th quarter if I'm remembering correctly, but either way, the record isn't recent. And if you don't believe me, I even had Reece himself confirm this when he liked the post of mine on X, where I stated that the record had been in the vault for much longer than that time frame. But either way, it exists, and that's what matters. Now, I'm curious when Stogie is going to release this because it sounds like Nasty doesn't know either, but using an educated guess, I would say probably around the time when Stogie plans on dropping another solo album, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Now, what I did find interesting was the reaction from fans from both artists. Some are for the record coming out because it only benefits the game, whereas some are against it because they believe it will only continue the long-running feud between both fan bases. Now, personally, I find credibility with both viewpoints, but what I will say is that I'm all for these two being on the same record, but in a more genuine way, especially when Nasty stated that he would be down to work with Reece if he was approached. I'm just not for the disingenuous behavior from the OG, but hey, who am I, right? But with that said, you guys let me know your thoughts on this. What do you make of this whole situation, and do you think Stogie should drop the track? Comment down below. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to hit that like button if you found the content dope, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It's on to the next one. Peace.